These are truly exciting times here at Southern Adventist University. What a blessing it is to be here, not only as a professor, but for students. Students are going to have this opportunity to utilize this facility. As you can see, we have over 60 pieces of aerobic equipment, 36 pieces of strength equipment, free weights, aerobics gym, therapeutic pool, enhanced our swimming pool, human performance laboratory, new classrooms, offices for professors, conference rooms. What an unbelievable place for students to come now and pursue health and well-being and balance and get established in habits in their life that will serve them well for the rest of their life and for eternity.
One of the first things they'll notice as they come in the rotunda is the 30-foot climbing wall. Our students will be able to climb on this wall and take classes even when it's raining outside and cold, when the weather isn't conducive to them being out. We're also hoping that the community will enjoy the wall. We'll have opportunities for kids to come in and do rock climbing parties. As the community comes in and uses the wall, we're hoping they'll notice the different seminars and classes that will be happening for the benefit of the community. Some of those opportunities will include classes on weight training, weight management, stress reduction, healthy pleasures, and just overall holistic wellness classes that they can come and learn how to better their lives and be a more well individual.
I had a student come to me who was really interested in making a difference in his life more than just the grade for the class. And so we sat down and we developed a program for him. We really saw a tremendous amount of improvement with this student. He lost about 30 pounds in the course of about a year, over 2 semesters. And with this center, we have a real opportunity to work with students individually like this, as well as with community people who come in and have some of the same needs. So we're really excited that our theme is fitness for eternity, because that's really what it's all about.
The most common student that I find that's in our program often will sit down in my office and say, and I will hear from them these words: I want to work with people and I want to work out of doors. That's typically the driving factor. They have a mission for service, they want to help people, but they want to connect people with God through nature. The world of adventure therapy works with anything from drug and alcohol, residential programs, adjudicated youth programs. Some of these guys go work and run summer camps. A major graduating with one of our 8 degrees, the job opportunities are just almost completely limitless. And that's an exciting thing, because we have more requests for the people, for our people, than we have people to put into those requests. But on our own very campus, we have the Goliath Wall, and that was is a brilliant project donated by a person whose daughter took one of our classes, loved the class. It was a first responder class, but he was so touched by what his daughter was experiencing in this class that he donated the Goliath Wall to us, and it is on campus. It's in the student park. It's been there since we purchased the property, but nobody's known about it because it was buried. And so we excavated the quarry, and now we have a 50 to 60 foot high by 200 foot long rock climbing cliff that we use for many classes.
The interactive wall started here at Southern. I made a simulation of grass and worked with students on other concepts. We made musical note poles, a game where you catch balls that fall from the sky and you run around and catch them. A year later, somebody saw it online and contacted me about it and said, "Hey, would you like to show this at NASA Ames Research Center?" And I said, "Sure, that'd be great." And it was for an event called Yuri's Night, and it celebrated the first man to space. A lot of people loved it. In fact, I had one person say it was the best thing he saw there, and the actual simulations were done by students. I just turned them into class assignments. And so that's how all the simulations were done for Yuri's Night at NASA Ames Research Center. So I thought that was pretty amazing too, that our students are doing cutting edge stuff.
Southern Adventist University received ABET accreditation for our computer science program this year, both the traditional and the embedded systems tracks. We're very proud of that distinction. It places us among the very top computer science programs in this country. And certainly we are the only Adventist college to hold that distinction for computer science. In 2005, Southern Adventist University joined the Adventist Robotics League to promote math and science education in our elementary schools. Last year we had a team that actually did complete all of the assigned missions in 2.5 minutes. It was quite a feat, and they ended up going on and actually winning the North American Division tournament at that level. So we were very proud of the teams that came through the Southern Union.
At Southern Adventist University, of course, we have cutting-edge academics, but we also have as an integrating theme the integration of faith and learning on our campus. We work with our faculty on learning and knowing how to present the discipline through the lens of faith and how the faith informs that particular discipline.
We try to get the students to think about what it means to integrate their faith and their practice. For example, we think about things in Scripture that connect with what we do as social workers. And one of the examples is Jesus, and when he had to feed 5,000 men plus women and children, and he had 2 loaves and 5 fish, and he had to multiply those resources. And social workers also are in the position often of having to multiply resources. So integration of faith and practice.
Southern's focus on the spiritual life of the student has also resulted in a high number of students who've chosen to commit a year of service doing a variety of spiritual activities. They come back to the campus very much empowered with the importance of service.
The Psychology Club, Psychi organization here at Southern, has adopted a home a few miles from the campus called Summit Home. Summit Home is a residential facility for older, mentally incapacitated and disadvantaged individuals in the Summit area. What we have done is for the last 3 years, once a month on a Friday afternoon, we will spend time with the residents. We may fold laundry, make beds, make snacks, play games, have music, do some sing-alongs, with them. And in that way, we have formed friendships with the residents and staff at Summit Home. I don't know who benefits more from this exercise, the students, the staff, or the residents. But I believe at the end of the day, it shows what psychology is all about. Heart, touching heart, and each one of us benefiting from our relationship with each other.
SIFE, which stands for Students in Free Enterprise, is a global organization placed on college campuses to give students the practical knowledge while learning the book knowledge. Here at Southern, we have about 35 students who are heavily involved and excited to help out their campus, their community, and even projects internationally. Currently, our SIFE students are working on a project in Africa where they'll be assisting in building about 3 greenhouses during their spring break. The greenhouses are going to provide vegetables which will help this community, which is stricken by AIDS and HIV, provide nutrients for them and give them a surplus of the vegetables. SIFE is seeing this as a great opportunity for us to go in and give them the vital substance of the nutrients from the vegetables along with the substance of an income to help them thrive and become better individuals in their community.
Southern Adventist University has become a wellspring of academic and spiritual knowledge for the many students who have passed through these doors. They have partaken of the water of life here, Jesus Christ, and have given that all around the world.